Hi, I'm Maysha with As Long as You're Breathing. And today, I want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day and honor Naomi Judd, whom we lost as part of the Judds um, in their song, Love Can Build a Bridge. And I want to talk about how we do exactly that, build bridges. We've had some societal programming and some paradigms that have been handed down that lead us into some directions that are not necessarily the best ones. You see, we've gotten this notion that true self-care means that we have to be overly hardcore sometimes when it comes to people who are struggling when it comes to forming relationships or struggling within our relationships. What we have to remember is it is true, we are not responsible for someone else in relationship with us. Everyone is responsible for self, that is true. But true self-care is, how do you want to be treated? So first we treat ourselves that way, and then we treat others that way. It's always going to be with the highest vibrational frequency, which is unconditional love. So when we treat ourselves with unconditional love, and that's the frequency we put out, we're building a bridge. I'm treating myself with it, I'm putting it out, I'm building a bridge back and forth between myself and all that I'm reaching out to, the universe of unconditional love for me. When we are in that frequency and we stay in that frequency, it is safe. It is safe. It is safe for us to be vulnerable. Love can build a bridge. When we are doing our true self-care, dropping into our heart space, what is my story? Who am I? What is the unique thing I'm here to do? What is my vibrational frequency? What is it that I know, that I know, that I know? What are the things that light my heart up? What makes me smile? What makes me happy? What do I know makes me the one and only me? What puts me in the vibrational frequency that I came here to be? What is my heaven on earth? When we are in that frequency, and we say, okay, that's how I want to feel. That's what I want to be. That's what I want to experience. And that's the energy we treat ourselves with. And then we don't stop there. It's energy we treat ourselves with. We show ourselves that respect. We show ourselves that fun. We show ourselves that trust. We show ourselves that love, that care, that honor. We give ourselves that time, that space, that attention. And then we put it back out as mutual respect. We put that energy back out. We've just built a bridge between ourselves and the collective, so that that same energy will come back to us. So it is safe to be vulnerable. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't let the ego, the mind, the dimension of the mind, our protector, do its job. Okay, here comes some energy. That energy is not creating a positive energy loop with you. They want to drain you. What do we want to do about this? Well, let's drop into our heart space. Are they part of our story? They are. What's going on with them? I see what's going on with them. They mirror me, actually. I'm supposed to be bridging to that person. I'm supposed to be in their life right now because they need someone who understands what they're going through. They don't have the energetic bandwidth to give what I'm giving right now. Am I supposed to fix them? No. Am I supposed to carry them? No. Am I supposed to self-sacrifice? No. Am I supposed to be disrespected? Am I supposed to lose energy myself? No. But am I supposed to put this wall up so there can't be a bridge. Heart space. Even though it's not all sunshine, roses, lollipops, and rainbows right now, that lights me up. That makes my heart space feel good. And I know my heart space. I know my own energy. And that belongs in my life. So I'm going to do my self-care. I'm going to treat me the way I'm supposed to treat me. I'm going to show myself the respect I deserve. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to put that energy into me, and that's the energy I'm going to put out. I'm going to build the bridge to the career that I want, to my family and friends, to all the other things in my life, but to that too. And maybe it's the hobby that's not going so well. Maybe it's the relationship with other friends that aren't going so well. Maybe it's another job you have that's not going so well. Maybe it's a love interest that's not going so well. But for now, that's okay. Not everything in our lives at this point is going to be perfect. We still have butterfly effect going on. We still have dense energies affecting us. And I don't know how long that's going to be. I know it's not where we're meant to be. For those who teach that, well, we're humans here having this human experience, we're meant to be in these dense energies. No. We came here to live beautiful lives in very high vibrational energies. We are meant to come out of these dense energies. We are meant to learn how to live higher and higher vibrational lives all the time. And that is what I'm telling you about when I say drop into your heart space. How do you want to be treated? How do you want to feel, be, what, and experience? Treat yourself that way first. Put that energy out. Have it come back to you. All of that is about that. But we're all at various stages of that right now. And we're meant to bridge to one another and get each other through this for as long as it takes. Again, we're not self-sacrificing. We're not falling on our daggers for anyone. We're no good to anyone if we do that. We're no good to everyone if we do that. If we're not taking care of ourselves and showing up in the vibrational frequency we came here to be in, the butterfly effect of that is other people aren't having the lives they're supposed to have. But if you know in your heart space, that's supposed to be in my life. That job is supposed to be there. This person is supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there. This is supposed to be there. If you know that, then the thing to do is become stronger in your own energy so you can do that. Do you see what I'm telling you? No, you don't fix that person or that situation, but you become a stronger you. You become more sure than ever of who you are in your vibrational frequency. And that's the energy you put out. I know who I am. I can make the first move. I can be the one that's the bigger person. I can say, I'm sorry. I can be the one who extends the olive branch. I can be the one who tries to make things right. Now, that doesn't mean you put yourself in negative energy loops. It doesn't mean that you constantly give more than you're getting back. But it does mean that you continue contacting, you continue working on things if you know that that is your heart story. You see, we're also being called upon to not let someone else tell us what our heart story is. Only you know that. Part of breaking away from societal programming is not letting the paradigm that has been guiding the collective continue to guide you. Just because it's a stronger, healthier paradigm doesn't mean that we're supposed to let it guide us blindly. Well, it's self-care. It's personal strength. So that's the one to do. Not if it's not right for your heart space. Not if your heart space is saying, yeah, but I can be strong enough that that's not a negative energy loop. I'm not depleting my energy. I'm getting stronger, actually. I'm putting out even stronger. This is who I am. I know who I am. And I'm solid. I'm good. And I'm standing right here. Not only am I standing right here, but I'm standing right here building a bridge to that parent, to that child, to that job that you aren't ready to walk away from, to that friend, to that person that you love, to whatever it is. We've gotten very good with self-care at saying, okay, now's the time to walk away. And sometimes it is to create energetic bandwidth. There's no doubt about that. We're very good at understanding. We're getting better at understanding that we have to release and clear and create energetic bandwidth. But what about the times we're supposed to stand our ground? What about the times we're supposed to maintain where we're at and build a bridge? It's okay to do that. But to do that, we have to do our true self-care. So we're strong enough to be vulnerable. So we're strong enough that we don't end up in negative energy loops. So we're strong enough to be a strong friend when somebody needs a strong friend, and yet still take care of ourselves so that we don't fall back into the pattern of putting out the energy. I don't have any respect for me. Now I want to tell you this. If you slip up a little and you kind of sort of fall into that energy, don't spiral downward in it. Recognize it and say, hold on a second. That was a little needy of me, or that was a little clingy of me, or that was a little negative energy loop of me. I'm not going to do that. Release that. Pull that back up into the vibrational frequency you want to be in. Pull it back to you. Correctly, course correct. Don't over course correct. And keep going. Forgive it all. Yourself. And get back to where it's safe to be vulnerable. Be so strong. Be so sure that you know who you are. That you know that you know that you know. Be so plugged into your vibrational frequency that you can extend these bridges, not just in the places that are sure things and that you know they're going to come back towards you, but in the places that it may take a bit, because we are still in butterfly effect. We're still in some dense energy. We still have people around us that they're figuring this all out. Go to your heart space. Don't worry about what anyone else tells you. Your heart knows your story. Love can build a bridge. You've got this. And this is how we live, in great big capital letters, as long as we're free.